Page5Lit, we outside. Let's go, y'all. Let's get this thing started, you heard? Listen all around. It's the vibe we on right here. That's all here. Yeah, let's go, y'all. It's going down, you heard?
I'll be in New York with the gangsters. When they get out, they shoot you for
Yeah.
If my ops just chillin' in the foreign, and my niggas shootin'.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, y'all.
I'll be in New York with the gangsters. When they get out, they shoot you for a tender. If my ops just chillin' in the foreign, and my niggas shootin'.
I got it. I'm gonna get my Yeah. What's good? Page5Lit, we outside. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Come on in the chat. Come on in the chat, y'all. We're gonna talk about it today. We're gonna do some dating shit too.
Page5Lit, we outside. Welcome to the chat, y'all. What's good, Groovy? What's good? Amanos? What's good? Yeah, I don't know his name. And I was chilling in the forest.
Some of that you can't read it, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know how to say his last name. I ain't want to pronounce it wrong. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man. Twitch and TikTok.
Twitch and TikTok, y'all. That's what we on right now, you heard? Thank you, son. Page5Lit, we outside. What's good, y'all? Happy Friday. Peace be multiplied. I'm glad y'all here. Yo, listen. I appreciate the support. We here, all right? Listen. We made it through another week. We here. We got another chance to, tweak a couple of things, make a couple of things better. Yeah, that type of thing, The kind of thing. See, even when you off, you on. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Even when you off, you on. And we on it like that right now. Listen, I appreciate y'all pulling up with me every day. I do my homework, all right? I try to keep y'all engaged on something positive, something enriching. I want you to leave here with something. OG shit. Word up, gangster. Well, I'm, just for the record, you know what I mean? And I just want to say, listen, I don't care how your week been. Miss me with all that dumb shit. Fuck all that. We gonna keep this ball rolling, all right? Shake off all that nonsense from the past week. You know what I mean? Leave it right where it's at. You heard me? Them bubblegum blowers, leave them where the fuck they at. They ain't got to rock with you. You dig what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't enough room on your boat for what they trying to do. Get in tune with that. Straight up and down, period. All right, we're going to start that off like this. But now listen, I got a lot of people in the chat. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. If you ain't got nothing else to do, come hang out with us. Join my Discord. Throw it up in there. I'm going to interact with you. We can chop it up and things like that. I have a situation where I can actually work with the people. Some I've been doing for the last 30 years. So that type of shit. Now, to start this off, and I'm gonna keep this 100 because this is the way I see. This is how the year is going. But we're gonna shake this off. Okay, listen. We made it through, y'all. Some different this weekend. Listen. Now, back to this loneliness thing. We're finna get to that right now because we're gonna address getting out and about too. We're gonna start it off like this. Listen. Loneliness is a feeling that you can't control. Okay? You can deep dive into it. Now listen, I want you to try to do something this weekend that's gonna be a little bit different. You heard? But right now I'm gonna start it off like this here. Okay? For the people that's for the people that's suffering from loneliness, I'm gonna address this here. Expand. Some of the clinical things are expand your definition of affection, intimacy, and love. What that means is the people that care about you, reach out to them because they care about you. You need more interactions with people. this is the way to come up out the loneliness. You dig what I'm saying? You know? So the people that you know care about you in whatever state of mind you're in, you might want to start interacting with them, playing something. You know what I'm saying? Reach out. Make that effort. Don't sit around wallowing and stuff like that. Now listen, you got to when those things happen, initiate those things. All I'm asking is just for you to try. All right? I'm gonna start off with that, and then I'm gonna go right back here. Now, mind you, and this is real. This is real. I want to, and anybody who knows about this particular subject, please chime in, because I want to help these people get out the box that they're in. Okay? I want to try to do that to a couple of people. So we're gonna start on some real shit. Now, listen, loneliness it's a feeling, okay? And it's heavy, but you're soaking in it. You understand what I'm saying? You're thinking about why you're lonely, you know, the situations connected to that, you know, and you're examining the feeling itself. When in fact, the only cure to loneliness is getting active. The only cure to loneliness is getting active off the rip, right? Now, call your friends, make plans, start asking around, you know. See, you can't hit the ball if you're not in the game to take a swing. So you're going to have to start getting involved in a couple of things. Step outside this shell you've been in. It's not going to hurt you. Stop sitting around overthinking the state of mind that you're in right now. You might be putting too much into it, okay? You might be talking that loneliness up into your life. That might be a real thing, you know. Now, you're not alone in that. When I looked at it, I did my little homework, you know. Ever since COVID, there has been a loneliness epidemic, word of mother, due to the social isolation that they say is, and it says about 58% of adults are considered lonely. That's linked to mental health. They chatting because they just trying to expand the number. That's all. I really believe in that. You know, I really believe that they say lonely is a state of mind, and it gives. But the part that concerned me was that being lonely and staying in that state of mind gives you high blood pressure. It gives you a weaker immune system, and it gives you inflammation throughout your body. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying something. That mental part about that, they might be chatting on that. You know what I mean? They don't know the brain like that. They guessing. But as far as your high blood pressure, people that's lonely getting high blood pressure, that might be a real thing. So you might want to look into that. Now listen, but like I said, it's connection, and also for the human person, connections with other people is vital for your survival. Interaction with other people, okay? It's vital for you, you know what I'm saying? So you need to do those things. Listen, we're here to elevate, okay? We're trying to raise things up. We're trying to raise the standard. You know, we're trying to figure a couple of things out. Now, listen, but first you got to admit to yourself that you really are you really are lonely. You have to realize it out loud, okay? And then you got, you know, but I want to say this, I mean this. Just because you're lonely does not equate to you being a loser. When you equate those two, that's what keeps you in the lonely, sunk, dark place longer. Because you equate it with, you're not no loser. That's not the same thing. It's different. You're just lonely. You're not a loser. All right? That's not it at all. Okay? Don't put those two together. You're lonely and you over here. And you might be, you know, tad bit depressed with that. You know, that doesn't make you a loser. You're just not involved to be anything at this particular point. So you have to get involved, get active. Straight up and down. Get on the move with it. You heard me? You know, because the longer you equate those two, the longer you're going to stay in that dark place. All right? We're trying to deal with some loneliness right now. Now, and I just told you what to do. Expand your definition of affection, intimacy, and love. Those people that have those feelings for you, you reach out to them. Start having those interactions. You heard? And it's going to help you come up out that state. Also, I'm going to say this, and I say it all the time. 100 jumping jacks in the morning, you will feel better. You will work every part of your body. You get fresh blood to your brain. The happy hormones start coming out, and you will feel better. And watch what you eat. Stop eating processed food. You know, my personal opinion, they cause depression because it's fucking with your body. It's like a drug. Your body's not meant for processed food, so you're going to always feel a little bit off. Some of y'all are suffering from chemical imbalance from eating a bunch of bullshit. You know, that's a real thing, too. We're going to get into that. But right now, we're going to go back to this. Yo, straight up and down, listen, you know, I'm a little older. I learned a couple of things and things have changed, you know. And I'm going to have a real grown man conversation with y'all right now, off the rip. I'm glad y'all here. Come on in here and come get some of this work. You heard me? Come get some of this work. Listen, we're going to talk about the extras. All right? A lot of y'all too young to be involved with it. All right? But we're going to get this out the way right now. All right? The extras. You young and you having fun. I get all that. You know what I mean? You older and they work for you. I get all that. All right? But I just want you to know what you're starting. All right? I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about the roles, you know, and the Superman and, you know, the blue pill. I'm not going to go into details about those things, but I'm going to tell you how they affect you. You dig what I'm saying? When you need all this extra help to get to where you're going, you're going to always need all the extra help to get you where you're going. You understand? You know, some of you are, what's the word I said? We said desensitized? Your sensitivity level is very, very low because you're too active. Okay? When a woman is having intercourse and she's also using the roles, real talk, you're making it impossible for that man to take you to the orgasm. You heard? Straight up and down. It's not sensitive enough. If you need the roles and him at the same time, that's a little bit too much on your man. You understand what I'm saying? You know, when you don't have the roles, how is it then? That's going to become a real factor. Just raising awareness. I don't know which one of y'all do, but you know what you do. Just be conscious of that. You know, even with the pill, once you hit her with the blue pill, you're on Superman mode. Okay? Think about it. You took the blue pill, right? You took the blue pill and she maxed you out on it. She's going to expect that every time going forward. And you know damn well you can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? Don't start something your ass can't finish. All right? I got a problem with you dudes being in your 30s messing with them pills anyway on some real shit. You know what I mean? But real talk. And I'm going to say something to you older dudes. Listen, this is a touchy situation. I don't really know how to round it all up. I'm just going to throw it at you. And if it applies to you, catch it. Listen, you took the blue pill. For a couple of hours, you 28 again. You heard? But you still 50. All right? You still 50. You banging out for a couple of hours, but you still 50. All right? Don't lose your head, okay? Don't let that 20-year-old girl have you popping pills and shit. Yeah, you know who the fuck you is. You ain't even smoked trees back in the days, and now you, because she don't want to get high by herself, and now I see you all jumpy and fidgety and all that. Shame to you, my nigga. Snap out that bullshit. All right? I ain't seen him in a while because he know not to come around me when he in that state of mind. We too old from that. We too old for all that. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to these extras. Yeah. Now listen, if you've been using the roles regularly, you hear me? You need to go 30 days without nothing to get your sensitivity levels back up. Okay? No Pornhub, no none of that. For 30 days. Let her rest. Keep her at peace. Get the sensitivity back up so your man ain't got to hit you like a runaway slave just to get you where you need to be at. All right? Get up off of that. You know what I mean? You know, get back to the natural state of mind. You heard? You know what I mean? Real talk. You know. And if you already been on the blue pill, yeah. 9 times out of 10, she likes when you want it. If she doesn't, that means she feel like when you want it, you're doing too much. You know, we be trying to make a movie and all that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It be going down like that. But I just said it because this is what's going on right now. Everybody's so active, you know. And, you know, and it takes a lot of work to get them to where they're going because they're doing so much. You know. It's called wear and tear. Okay? You drive a car from New York to Philadelphia every day, in the morning and on the way home from night. What you think gonna happen to that car? Your body the same way, all right? Stop putting wear and tear on your body where it doesn't have to be, okay? Real talk. That's what that is. That's abuse, all right? Too much of anything can hurt you, okay? If you drink too much water, it'll kill you. It's just that simple, all right? That's what we was talking about on that. So I want y'all to get back to that. And as far as the men go, yeah. If you are a person that be needing the pill, it's because of what you eat. Get the shit out, get the bullshit out your system. And you need to sweat all the bullshit out your system. You need to sweat a couple of times a week, shit like that. Try to get healthy enough where you don't need a pill to be you. All right? I'm throwing that shit out there, straight like that. All right? And y'all young, y'all got a lot bright future ahead of you. Take care of yourself. If you want to get your guns and shit like with now, you gotta take care of yourself now so you can look like you want to look later. All right? Awareness. You're bringing up awareness, okay? And like I said, for as extras, stay off of that. Ladies, stay off of that rose. Because you're beating you're making your joint to where it's going to be just numb and ain't going to feel nothing after a while. The blue pill, you're going to become where you always need it. You're going to get so psychologically fucked up. And when you ain't got one, you ain't even going to want to go get it in because you're going to feel like, I ain't giving my best. It's psychological. That's what you got to remember. Listen, all right? Shakur, I'm going to lay this out there. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars. All right? Let's keep it 100. Men cannot, in order for men to get to where they want to be, all right, they need all their senses coinciding together. If you blindfold a man and give him the Gawk Gawk 3000, he's never going to finish. He's never going to finish. Real talk, it's going to be really, really hard to finish in that situation. But with a woman, her body is a stick of dynamite. If you tie her to the bed, with her permission, of course, and blindfolded with her permission, of course, if you manipulate her body the right way, she can have 5 orgasms and never know who was responsible. You understand? That's why some dudes put footprints on the ceiling and the last dude didn't. It's all how you manipulate the buttons of a woman's body. A woman's body can work against her if you know what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all have to be sensitive in order to feel these things. You heard? You can't just bang out. Niggas want to make a movie. That means do some things, change over here, stop, roll a blunt, start over. With all this extra shit, y'all just making a porno. That shit is cool, but not all the time. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're going to get back to that. So now, I just wanted to say that and throw that out there because there's just too many commercials and too much junk said and all that. See, listen, now we're going to get into this one right here. Listen, we just going to keep it going, y'all. Any questions in the chat, Shakur?
He said, hey, Doc, how do I gain direction in my life? And then he said, e.g., a career, like a career.
Oh, that's the thing. See, a career, you gotta know something. A career comes with requirements. You know, they just can't hire you because you seem like a pretty nice guy and you work hard. I mean, they need a little bit something else to go on that. You heard? So that's what you have to really look into that. Now, listen. The thing about this is things are different now. Okay, I like to recommend the Google certificates. A lot of people make money off the Google certificates, and you don't necessarily have to go to school. You just get certified in some particular, and you get paid for that particular service that you learn. So look into that. You see what I'm saying? There's some real money into that. You know, and you can go back to school or find something that you feel you can make money in and learn how to do it, and that's how you get money. But you got to start. You can't just sit around guessing. You're going to have to do your homework. The only problem is that's got to be based on your situation and circumstance. You understand? So you're going to have to fit around that. You know what I mean? You're going to have to really do that. You're going to have to multitask. But don't give up on that, man. The days ain't going to stop because you're sitting there guessing and all that. Straight it down. One foot in front of the other one, bro, and get it going. For real. Anything else? Anything else, man, just hit me up. You heard? Just hit me up. I got you. Something bit me or some shit. Any other questions in the chat, Shakur?
They was just saying, love the positivity. What's up, OG? Yeah.
Okay. All right, y'all. We're finna keep it moving. Yo, so right, I'ma say this, and I'm starting off. Yo, listen. This is my statement to start this particular segment off. Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X died. God bless them. God bless them. 3 days later, everybody went back to work. All right? Those two legends died, and 3 days after their death, it was back to business. All right? Now, I'm saying that to say the world is going to move with or without you. All right? A lot of y'all in the last 3-4 years, you haven't really got nowhere. All right? Now, if the world don't stop for them, they sure the fuck not going to stop for you. Stop wasting your time. All right? Now, listen. With nothing being said, pain is real. All right? Let's keep it gangster. Pain is real out here. Now, but I need you to be attentive to you and what you feeling, right? It's important and that's okay. Did you hear me? That's okay. Stop being agitated because you feel you're not being heard in the world. You heard? They don't get it. They not, you're not being disrespected when people say certain things to you, because being an adult, you have to learn how to take those things, But I need you to take those things and continue to move forward. Your life is a puzzle. You got to put the pieces together, all right? And it's important that you do that, The world, I swear to God, man, no matter how loud you yell, the world will pay you no attention. You will get nowhere. If you're waiting for validation for what you're going through, you're never going to get it. Accept that. Accept that. I mean this shit. And stop getting mad at the people close to you because they don't share that sadness with you as you do, and they won't wallow in your sadness. Stop doing that. Because after a while, they be like, yo, how many tears are you going to cry? Because I got to go back to work. I got to kind of change my state of mind so I can continue to grow and blossom. These things, they didn't say that out loud, but that's kind of what they thinking. You understand what I'm saying? Now, with that in mind, some of y'all so low that you think that somebody had died. But they didn't. You just have something inside of you that you're struggling with. And now it's looking like every time somebody see you, it's looking like you just came from a funeral and all that. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't. I'm getting tired of that shit. These people be so deep in thought walking. You walking, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this? Looking crazy like that. But they so busy in their head with what they, and it's just showing in their whole aura. Sometimes, we in the hood. We feel your energy. I need y'all to try to change that. Focus on it. It's a learned behavior. Stop coming up here and not trying to take some of this good shit with you and pass it on. All right? Real talk, man. These things that we do are important for somebody. At one time, it might be for you. At one time, it might be for somebody else. But as a community, that's what we do. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we do. But stop wearing your pain around on your sleeve. Stop forcing everybody to hear your story. Stop doing that. Okay? Grow the fuck up. I mean that. I had a whole, I'm going to do a little thing on this, but before I get to that, I'm going to jump out to this right here. Because, yes, this has got to be said. Where my paper at? I got to say this. Listen, and I mean this. Listen, y'all. I'm always going to say put yourself first. I mean that shit. Don't never do nobody a bigger favor than you're doing yourself. Always take 2 steps back and ask yourself what's in it for me. I mean that. Do that going forward. Okay? You'll have less mishaps and petty situations going on in your life. Okay? Now, when I say that, I mean stop letting disagreements turn into arguments. All right? Stop letting people walk you into that kind of room. You got to stop doing that, okay? Stop taking the bait when they feel like they want to go back. You got to stop. We got to stop feeding. Say, I got to do it. We all have to do that. It's an ongoing thing because some people ain't got nothing better to do than to fuck with you. Fuck that nigga so happy for. Fuck out of here. What's going on here? Yeah, people really get like that because they all fucked up, You ever seen somebody say, damn, they should have, that nigga need to go bust a nut because he's on one. Yeah. There's some chicks running around here, they so tight in the panties, man, they just running around here popping at everybody, and she really need to just bust one, and she'll be all right. But there's people really walking around like that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, either way, I want you to do it because the goal for that is to cut down on the non-essential moments that's a waste of your freaking time. All right? Let's start with that. These little things going on is... Stop. God bless them and just walk off. Dead ass. Straight like that. You know. Stop letting people walk into them damn dark rooms and now you tight and this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Now you got an issue. You got to... Nah, man. No. It's all gibberish. Because remember what I said. When you going back and forth with somebody, and as soon as the truth starting to get to the core where it really came from, and it's looking like they on some bullshit, they start screaming, "Oh man, fuck that!" They start screaming, yeah, because it's looking like you on some bullshit. And before they fully get revealed, they start wilding out and all that, getting belligerent and all that. Yeah, and now yeah, that's what you get. That's ignorance, and they dead wrong. Stop entertaining that kind of energy. I say this shit every couple of podcasts because I want to remind you. You ain't no musical instrument for nobody to just turn on whenever they want. And I'm talking, and listen, young lady. We know you know that little nigga. Stop making that nigga mad because you can. You know that nigga love you. Stop making him fucking prove it all the time. You know the nigga love you, monster. What the fuck is you doing? This is what make the people that care about him don't like you. Because they feel like, you know, you taking advantage of a good dude, and that ain't cool at all. You think you being cute and shit till his sister snatch your motherfucking wig off and fix you right on up. You've been warned, all right? The people close to that man see how you treating that man, all right? We just don't know how long they gonna put up with it before all bets is off and you food on the table. Yeah, knock it off. Straight up and down. That last nigga you had wasn't shit, and the one before him was whipping your ass. Now you get a good dude, and now you said you want to act like that? Who the fuck is you? Knock it off. That pretty shit. You're not pretty. No. God don't like too much of pretty. All right? So knock it off. Anyway, I threw it out there because you know who I'm talking to. Because see, some of y'all got a good person. Got a good person. And it's evident that they will do more for you than you will do for them. Stop letting everybody see that shit, because you're looking like a fucking clown. This man making sure you get back and forth to work, making sure you eating this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 and you can't even bring his keys downstairs. He got to come all the way upstairs to get his keys, and he about to get a ticket out. You won't even do that. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. What I told you. The things you want to attract in this life, you have to be of those things. You heard me? If you want kindness, respect, and dignity, you have to be of those things. Start working on those things. All right? Everybody ain't got to love your raggedy ass. Okay? You only cute to a couple of people. Yeah. All right? Yeah, that's right. You got 5 fans that think you all that. Knock it off. Be humble. Be gracious. Thank the Lord for his grace. Because you could have been one of Shabba Ranks' kids, God forbid. God bless him. But yeah. All right, I mean that shit. Hey, yo, listen, y'all healthy? Y'all ate today? Y'all got on clean clothes and shit? Y'all got a roof over y'all head? Yeah. A lot of y'all got jobs, got checks coming in the mail. Yeah, they owe you a couple dollars. Yeah. Some of y'all got some people that swear they love you. Life ain't too bad for your corny ass. Smile. You're doing good. You're doing good. Yeah. She say she love you. You gotta believe in, you know, because it's what they say, I love you until I don't. You have to wait on that. Right now, she loving you. Feel good about that. You heard me? Feel good about being in the position that you in right now. The cup is not half empty. The cup is half full. You got something to work with. I need you to look at it like that. Listen, them niggas with the whips ain't better than you. And just because niggas is in a different position than you, don't mean that they garner more respect than you. We not doing that. Niggas shit between 2 shoes just like you. Fuck out of here. Ain't nowhere on none of them niggas' chest. You should not feel belittled by no man on the earth. Ever. You stay here with these niggas. Alright? Real talk. I just threw that in on the side. But listen, we're going back to it. Now, listen, y'all. Straight up and down. We're going to examine the freaking word no. Right now. Okay? Listen. No does not mean beef. The fuck? No, it does not. No does not mean they don't love you. You heard? It does not. No is not a disrespect. No, it's not. No is a word that adults use with other adults. That's what the word no is. All that extra shit is where you go to when your ass turn into a kid because you can't accept the moment somebody told you that. Grow your ass up. All right? Just because I couldn't make that move you asked me to make don't mean I got beef with you. You acting all sideways and shit with a nigga because I couldn't make that run. Listen, why would I commit to something I know I ain't going to be able to do? Then we really got beef. Respect that. All right? For real. Stop having these little attitudes because your girlfriend couldn't make this, that, and third. Stop that shit. You know? I'm not saying that about that women. I'm saying that shit. But at the same time with you women, y'all have been known to flake when it comes to celebrating your girlfriend. You want all the girlfriends at your party, but your ass be missing at their parties. It don't work like that. So that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. I'm tired of you women not wanting to celebrate each other. Yeah. It's her day, let her have that. Okay? That's how they work. Yeah, but grow up on that. See, listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. You know, some of y'all growing all day, every day. Every day. And then as soon as you hear no, I'm not going to be able to do it. Now you're changing the ingredients of our relationship. You dig what I'm saying? Because this not forever. That's not, this, don't. Now you go with them damn feelings again. Stop letting your emotions supersede your intelligence. Stop getting so mad that you start thinking all weird and shit. Control yourself. It's not that serious, you heard? Real talk. Page5Lit, we outside. You can catch my lives on TikTok, Twitch, and I also put them on YouTube. You can catch the whole joints. Listen, I promote you to go back to my pods and check them out. I got 100 of these kind of conversations on my podcast on the full episodes. Check them out. You know, check them out, spread them out. When you see my reels and shorts, send them out. You know, and I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna say this again to you, to you old heads. If you on here talking about, oh, I know that, or I'm up on game, if you know these things, I need you to teach what you know. Don't sit around critiquing me about how I can do a better job at what I'm doing. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. I told you niggas don't talk about my time. You punch in your fucking mouth. I'm not the nigga for that. I'm not the nigga for that. All right? But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you feel you can do a better job talking to the people, do that. I commend you. All right? That's all I'm saying. And some of you ladies, some of you older ladies, I want you to be nicer to them younger girls. When you see a young girl with 2 kids in the rain trying to get one of them to the doctor, she's trying. Don't call her a stupid ass messing with that dumb nigga. No. She's trying. Remember, what she doing was your very first time too. Your baby father was still outside. He wasn't there for your doctor's appointments and shit. But you got it done. She's just trying to do what you did. Inspire her a little bit. Say something nice to her. Give her some cheat codes so it'll be a little easier for her. You know. Sometimes I feel like y'all not really listening to me when I say that shit, you know? Stop being in competition with them young girls, man. You still fucking auntie. Alright? You still auntie, I don't care. Just because y'all can wear the same dress don't mean you know, nah. You supposed to be beyond those things. Straight up and down. But if you're not, stay beyond those things up here, because that's still your niece, that's still your daughter. Don't be bumping heads with her because you want some of your youth back, because when you was the age you was raising kids. That's your fault. That was your decision. That's what you did. Those were your bumps in the road. They don't have to be hers. Okay? She wants her mom back. Yeah, that part. Yeah, real talk. All these, that's what it, come get your auntie. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that, you know. But I'm not going to get into that because you live your life. Like I said, don't live your life to hurt nobody else. Don't hurt nobody to get no money. Don't bring nobody down. Don't take from somebody that ain't got nothing. Listen, I don't know how you want to live. So I'm going to tell you what the fuck you need to do. All right? If you're hungry, you feed them. If they're cold, you keep them warm. If they're scared, you protect them. All right? Real talk. If they're innocent, you defend them to the death. All right? I know a lot of y'all ain't got a heart to run up in that house and pull them kids out of burning building. I know y'all don't got a lot of heart to do that, but some of us do. My kids ain't gonna burn up in no house, God forbid. I'm gonna burn right up in there with them, trying to get them out on all I love. You know? That's something different. That's something different. But anyway, we're gonna get right back to it, y'all. Yeah. Questions in the chat? What happened? Who? Okay. Oh, my phone right here. Okay, son.
Yo, tell them your Twitch is Page5Lit.
Yeah, my Twitch is Page5Lit, y'all.
Everything, Page5Lit.
Everything is Page5Lit everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, the Gram, Twitch, everywhere is Page5Lit. Now, we're going to keep this party going, y'all. You heard? Now, honestly, y'all. Any more questions in the chat, son?
Somebody said they had advice, but he didn't really.
What was the advice, man? What are you talking about? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I'm every day but Sundays. He said, big shout out to your son. That's my guy. I got a lot of sons, too, yeah. That's my word. Love my boys and my daughters. Don't get it twisted. That's my word. Ain't no questions in the chat? We got to get ready to make a move here.
Somebody said he's stuck with his baby mother. He said the only reason why he was with us is because of the child. Because of the kids.
I always encourage trying. You heard? I always encourage trying because you know the baby gonna keep living. And it's gonna keep moving and keep growing. Regardless of what you do. Alright? And I'm quite sure you want that baby to love you. So you try. Okay? But not for nothing. People raise kids from across town all the time. You heard? You can raise that baby. You know what I mean? Find out what kind of teammate she is. She said she don't cook or clean well because ain't nobody taught her. You cannot blame somebody for what they never been taught, but see how well she wants to learn. You know? Where did I get Page 5 from? My father had a club called Page 5, a club called Page 10, a club called the Apple Tree. He had a few joints, you know, growing up. You know, Chucky's Rainbow. My pops, yeah. He said, she's a disappointment to me. Yeah, she might be a disappointment to you, but now she's your baby mother. Congratulations. And God knew you were built to deal with all her inadequacies.
You got another question?
What is it?
How you feel about being in between your family and the family that you made?
That don't make sense.
It do, you say it all the time.
No, what I mean is, what do you mean in between? There is no in between. The family you made comes before the family that you came from. You take everything that you got from that family that raised you, and you use that as the foundation for your family going forward. Right? And in that, whatever your family came up short at regarding you, you try to smooth that out for your child. You don't want your child to suffer with any hardship that you had. You do that to the best of your ability, okay? That's how that works. You only get out a child what you put in them. Let's keep it 100, all right? Ain't no magic tricks. Listen, I'm finna throw this out there. A lot of y'all, you can't just feed a kid till they grown and think you done your job. A child, and men, you hear me? Listen up. A child is not supposed to be introduced to the world without you. Let's start there. Your child should not get introduced to the world without you. You should introduce the world to your child. It's a real thing, all right? Straight up and down. Real talk. And you mothers need to let him be a man to his child. Okay? His feelings regarding you have nothing to do with his feelings regarding his child. Okay? Y'all wasting time on developing this child, arguing and bickering about bullshit. All right? Put the child first. See, listen, that's how things work. If you put the welfare of the child first, y'all will come together on more things. You will agree on more things if that's the way it goes. Okay? If you put the child first and she puts the child first, y'all going to usually meet in the middle and the child's going to be fine. But if one of y'all swaying back to the tug of war, it affects the child. All right? Straight up and down. Real talk. That's a real thing. I'm going to leave as soon as I can. I wish I never got her pregnant. Biggest mistake of my life. Only problem is that God blessed you with that mistake. And it's yours. All right? Listen. You can't just be running off leaving your children out here in the world, y'all. Y'all seen how dangerous the world is. That child did not ask to be born. Okay? They're children. There is nothing derogatory or negative that you should have any involvement with them at all. That should never happen. They're children. All right? And stop thinking about whether or not you should take care of a child or not. Yes. When you have a child, it's greater than you. You okay? You have to protect and provide and nurture that child. Yeah, okay. They trolling. Yeah. But anyway, I'm not even finna get into that. But I'm gonna tell you this. Take care of your child. You want to change the situation and the circumstance, you can do that. But you tend to your child, all right? I don't care about all that other shit. Don't run off and leave your fucking kid, man. Word up. Your kid fuck around and be a big-ass artist 20 years from now. And then what happened? It won't be because of you. You know. You don't want to look back and have regrets about something you could have done something about. But now is the time for you to do something about it. Time not going to stop for you to figure it out. It's not going to stop for you to catch up. It's not going to do none of that. So get on that shit. All right?
Yo, say thank you, Juan. Word.
Thank you, Juan. Appreciate you. It's money for you to hop on a song with me, OG. Oh, man. Hey, yo, man. Yo,
they gotta be approved by his sons.
Not for nothing. I can spit, though. I'm going to be honest with you, man.
We're not worried about you. We're worried about you.
Where I come from, yeah, that's really where it's. I did 4 hours back in the 90s. You know what I mean? I'm still nice right now, real talk. I sing a little bit. I rap a little bit. I write, you know what I mean? Yeah. Look out for my book, Screaming from the Streets from a Runaway Slave. That's coming out, too. Check it out, y'all. See anything on it? Roll with it. Like it and all that, y'all. Share it. You heard? It's a real book. It's going to be out right. It's going to be all over the place. So keep up with me. Okay, where we at? Where we at, Shakur? It's Friday night. I'm glad y'all here with me on this Friday night, you heard? We really doing this, you know what I mean?
Someone asked how many books you written.
I wrote 4 books. I got and I'm writing a book now. You know,
yeah,
so
we're working on one currently.
Yeah.
It will be out very soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a book out right now called Screaming from the Streets.
Pre-order.
Yeah, you can pre-order that one right now. Yeah. It's hey yo, listen, it's me. Full of wisdom, knowledge, no bubblegum shit. I don't do that. I told you, listen, we're not here for war stories and shit. When I go back there and look, I say thank the Lord, I salute off my heart, and I leave it there. Remember, we're not doubling back to the bullshit, right? We're not doubling back to the bullshit.
We about to put a digital version of the books up, so that will be up very soon. Gotta give us a couple weeks, gotta work some things out, but
no, y'all, you know we still new, y'all.
Because he read some of those books before books online got digitally like lit.
Yeah.
So now
I gotta change everything over to digital.
Yeah. We about to change everything. He got a book in the process right now. It's about to be super lit. Stay tuned. It's gonna be on his TikTok, gonna be on his Instagram. He'll subscribe to his YouTube, his Instagram, join the Discord. Yeah. Shakur out.
All right, y'all. That's what we doing tonight. Don't forget. Don't forget, y'all. Yo, you heard? Listen. We coming back again. Listen, I'm going to be here again tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. I'm going to answer a couple of more questions. How long does the writing process take? Well, you know what? The thing about that is you can't really put a time on it because it's really you, pen to paper. So my best bet for you is to just write. You can make it make sense later. Just get it out your head right now. Get it on the paper. That's all. That's how you start. Start wherever you want to start at. It don't got to be a beginning, the middle, end. You start wherever your head want to start you at, and then you just base the story around that. All right? There's no time limit on it. Whenever you get time, you know what I mean? Or you can record it while you out and about. Record what you want to, you know, and then put that on the paper. I'm learning how to do that too. Okay, everything starts with an idea. That's true indeed. Throw it in the chat, y'all. You heard? Straight up and down. We good. We got a few more minutes left. And since we do, I always got another topic to bring up. Let's not, because I'm going to tell you right now, listen. What happened? Something in the chat?
Nah, you was like, I always got another topic to bring up, and I'm like, facts. Like, that's just really what it is. Like, you always got something to talk about.
Yo, so listen, so boom, we're gonna go ahead. Listen, this is how I want to start this off, because when I get like this.
Wait, hold on. Somebody just came to the comment section.
My girl want to start going to clubs, but I want us to start having mutual respect, not put ourselves out there. In those scenarios, you think I'm what? Yo, check this out, man. First off, whatever a woman gonna do, she gonna do. We ain't finna do that. We ain't finna sit around thinking about what she could have did. Nah, we ain't doing that. All right, now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just gonna tell you my answer and how I rock. All right, I hope it helps you out. Because my wife go out, you know what I'm saying, do this, that, and the third. We got a rule, though. First of all, you got to be in before the sun come up. This is our rule. And we live together. And when she come back, all systems on go. Straight up and down. Word up. I'll change her name to Sasha or whatever, but it's as soon as she come back. You know what I mean? Because our body went out too, but we're going to be back at the ranch, and it's going down. You know what I'm saying? This is that's what we do. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You go out with your girlfriends, you're going to be drinking, you're going to be on one. Yeah. Come back and yeah. Put that work in. You know what I'm saying? I put that work in. That's what I do. That's, you know, now, but at the same time, sometimes, and I'm going to say this, sometimes when you think like that, it's because you move like that. And that sounds subconscious guilt going on because you move like that. Now, if you move like that, you're going to, and you guilt of some of those things, you're going to always think that those things could happen to you. Now, if you care about this chick, you want to make sure she eat and keep her smiling, you might have to cut some of those things off. Word up. You might have to cut some of those things off. What happened?
Yeah, bro, you heard me like a bullet.
That's what it is, dog. Hey, yo, listen, man. We here for real on real time, G. We here for real. OGOGN, man, for real. I'm going to tell you something else, too. Listen. Nowadays, 2025, when the woman find out you've been skating like that, they usually get you back with somebody you know and all that. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know, be easy on that. You know what I mean? Like I said, you only get caught when you don't care. All right? When that phone ring, you going to answer it, and the other chick going to shut her ass up. Yeah. You know, that's how, you know, there's a certain way you move when you give a fuck. There's a certain way you move when you care. All right? Okay. Say, you just open them up like a fresh new book, huh? What's up? What you going on? You ain't perfect neither, man. What's happening, man? What you working with, dog? Yo, listen, check this out, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Listen. The things you going through with your chick, you don't have to go through. Be more at ease about those things. Let the things play out. You understand? Don't try to make the relationship what you want it to be. Just live in it. You know what I mean? Stop working to have it this kind of way, because some of these relationships be catering to the grand. You know, or catering to what they perceive that y'all relationship supposed to look like to the rest of the world. Man, fuck all that. Straight up and down, man. I ain't with all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank you for following me. Thank you for the follow. So listen, yeah, straight up and down. So you don't want to you're not an Instagram couple. Don't live like one. Real talk. You see what happened to their ass. All kinds of weirdo shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Listen, this is not a Netflix movie, and you are not the star. This is real fucking life. All right. So you look at it like that. All right. Keep it simple. If it look like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Don't go around the bullshit. And take accountability for your bullshit. Alright? Them last two chicks you was fucking with, good girls too. You did them dirty, playing too much and shit. And now you with a bird. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. You with this old cornbread ass chick, them last two chicks you had was good girls, man, but you know how you lost them? Because you could get away with shit with them, so you rocked. You know what I mean? They believed you when you said you was doing this, that, and the third, and you got to do that, and the fourth. Yeah, and then you lost both of them. Now you with a chick that come up missing, you know what I mean? Always talking about her phone died. Yeah, nigga, yeah. That's some of you getting some of that. That's you getting some of your bullshit back, nigga. Yeah, straight me down. Real talk. Just for the record, just in case you don't know why everything going left. Yeah, it's a whole lot of y'all with somebody right now, and y'all know damn well if y'all had been better to that last person, because you see how they going now. They with the new person, they doing good, rocking out. They blossoming. And now you with this old cornbread ass chick like, damn, I got caught. I don't know why, man, this shit couldn't line up, because you wouldn't let yourself line up. See, a nice girl gonna let you go, she gonna let you go do what you said you gonna do. She believed you when you said that. And then you got comfortable telling her the bullshit, and then it bit you on your ass. You can't do a good motherfucker bad for long. Remember that. You can't just keep doing a good motherfucker bad. The truth gonna come to light. Straight, and you have to own up to that. And that's the end of that. Word up. Any more questions in the chat, Shakur?
Nah, that one guy was explaining himself. He was cheating on his girl and all that.
Yeah, give me the lighter. Put a light at. Are you serious? I don't know where that shit went. Ain't no another question in there? How much time we got in? Where we at, school?
I got you right now. That's the time right now. It's 52 minutes. We're on 52 minutes.
Okay. What's up, y'all? We back in the chat. Like I said, I always got another one. Oh, you know, I'm gonna say this again too. Listen, I can't say it too much because I haven't seen a lot of women running around pregnant, but I got 3. They having babies by themselves. So I thought I'd throw it in the chat. And he said, man, it's Friday, keep going. So these 3 chicks, they having the babies by themselves because hey, yo, listen, I tell you all the time, examine what the hell you signed up for. All right? You knew he had a situation. That's why you wasn't rocking with him. But he was persistent. And then you signed up for the bullshit. And you knew it was, so you can't call him after 8. You got to wait on him to call you. You know what I mean? When you hanging out with him, he got to, 5 minutes later, he got to leave just abruptly, just like that. When you know what you signed up for, and now you're pregnant. You shouldn't have got pregnant by him because you're pregnant by somebody else's man. And if you by yourself now, what the you think gonna happen going forward? It's not a good look. Having a baby is hard. And the crazy shit is, he already got kids at home. Fuck make you think he want to son out in the street? Real talk. Straight up and down. Alright? Now, this is a show of awareness to uplift your train of thought. So we're gonna start with this one. Don't have a baby by a nigga that ain't yours. Okay? You opening the book of bullshit. I'm just letting you know right now. Don't do that. Don't promote and promote that. Straight up and down. Promote that. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I Because I'm a God-fearing man. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that when God comes at you a certain particular way, you're supposed to roll with that. When he sends you a baby, you're supposed to have it. See, that baby was going to be your baby regardless of who the father was. That was, you was going to carry that baby. Regardless of who the father was. You were meant to carry that baby. Okay? So I need you, before any of these things happen and you have to make these kind of decisions, I need you to think smarter now. You heard? Real talk. That plan B is some bullshit. Think better than that. Stop putting all that shit in your fucking body. Remember what I said. All that shit they giving y'all, they haven't really tested. We don't know what these drugs turn into inside your body 10 years from now. Might be some World War Z shit. You know? Let me stop laughing, Shakur. I mean that shit. Because we don't take shit over here. We don't take the flu shot. None of that shit. We don't take none of that shit over here. Dead ass. And they ain't never had the flu or nothing. Thank the Lord. God forbid. You know what I mean? So yeah. But you know. And don't forget, they got the autism coming out. If you're pregnant, don't be taking shit. All right? If your girlfriend pregnant, tell her get on this podcast and come learn something. Come fuck with the OG. You heard me? Let them know y'all fucking with the OG. For real. Y'all not listening to war stories. Y'all not listening to how this nigga shot that nigga, how he ratted on this nigga. Well, fuck all that. We don't. No, listen. It's 2025. If they want to be outside, leave them the fuck outside. We not doing that. Because you know what's outside? Some shit your motherfucking ass to be stuck with forever. Leave that. Hey, yo, Ryan, what happened? Live will end in what? Inactivity?
Yeah, I don't know what they talking about.
They wildin', man. We lit over here. They bugging. Come on, man. Stop fucking with the OG, man. Word up. Yeah, 2025. They want to be outside, leave them there. Okay? If you have to tell somebody, if you have to give instructions on how somebody has to love you, then they don't love you. You understand? Okay? We're going to stop with the shenanigans and shit. This ain't no fucking rom-com. This ain't no romantic comedy. All right? Face this shit in real fucking time. All right? Straight them down. Stop making these dumb decisions. Now, I'm going to tell you something. And you know what? And yeah, you niggas, don't be coming over here talking that shit about your baby moms and you still knocking them back. You still pulling up doing that. Every time you double back and hit baby moms off when y'all supposed to be done, she started acting up again. She want to know who around her kid when the kid go with you, who was that chick was laughing in the background. Yeah. If you're going to end it and just be about the child, really do that, man. Grow the hell up. You got a few chicks on deck. You ain't got to keep doubling back to your baby moms, man, because you're just extending the problem.
Stop being greedy.
Y'all already decided that y'all not going to build no more. You doubling back to a car crash. Remember that. You're doubling back to a car crash with no insurance. All right? I just had to get that out there. And I'm going to tell you something else. You not letting that man see his baby ain't going to do you no good. That baby's still going to wake up one day and want to see their father. I just want to know what the hell you going to say to your child. Get your lie together. Or change your ways. Let them love their child too. That child need more than just the love you had. I'm playing in your empathy for this. The child needs more than just the love you got. And that love don't cost money. Okay, he broke. But she need to see her father, whether he got money or not. Be bigger than the bullshit, all right? Straight up and down. Mean that shit, man. I want that type of shit to stop, all right? And I told you niggas, women are fickle because they are women. They are allowed to be. Now, if she wake up one day and she all the way to the left with it, you can't whoop her ass over that. You can't be barking over that. That's the way of a woman. They not setting their ways like we are. Give them that just because they are a woman. I'm tired of this shit that's happening to women. I'm getting sick of this shit. All right? And you know something? Listen, girlfriend. Stop acting like you're not the reason that this nigga not up here. It's only you and him in the damn room. And you in there pushing his buttons any way you see fit. Now that this nigga's up here, you will tell him, it's not your fault. Hell yeah, it's your fault. That part. You the one got him up there like that. He ain't sat in that room with you for 2 hours and got mad by himself. You have to take some blame for some of that. All right? Stop playing with that man like that. And remember what I told you. It ain't what it look like. It's what's in their head. Okay? And you're not a fucking psychiatrist. And remember, if you can't talk that man off the ledge, you're missing an ingredient, boo. If you can't calm the beast in that man, it's something you ain't doing. Yeah. And that's something you ain't doing, go have him down the hall with the next chick type shit. Yeah. Stop focusing on you and focus on your man sometime. All right? We don't need a woman with a good-ass job. We need a woman that's kind. All right? Now, I'm going to say this shit again because I got a lot of questions about it. Nurturing is not just about your children. Women nurture, period. But they have a nurture, they nurture women nurture children, and they also nurture men. The heaven on earth in all the Bible says a woman is a man's heaven on earth. You know why? Because out of all the things that a man experiences on earth, there's nothing greater than the love from his woman. Now, in all 4 Bibles, there's got to be some truth in that. You understand? Now, I told y'all, I'm going to say it again, men built the world. And your only job when he come home, broken and beaten, is to build that man back up so he can go out tomorrow and do it again. You understand? It's just that simple. I don't give a fuck about that New Age 220. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Straight up and down. Oh, my son's calling me from college. Call your brother, man. Let him know I'm on live right now. That's my baby boy. He at Temple, y'all. That's my word, you know. I just want to clear the air on a couple of things. You understand what I'm saying? And yo, listen, when I say love yourself a little bit better, do your laundry, buy a new toothbrush, use deodorant, go to the barber, all right? Get your nails done. Get back to feeling pretty. That's your job. Listen, it's nobody's job to make you happy. It's your job, all right? If you're expecting somebody to make you happy, it's never going to happen. Because that bit of joy they gave you is not happiness. It's not. All right? On some real shit. Where we at with it, man? Any questions in the chat? You're welcome. I appreciate you. What happened? Okay, all right. So listen, y'all. It's Friday night. And I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday night, 9 o'clock. Y'all know how we do. We're going to get it done. We're going to get straight to it. Can I get my song, please? Appreciate y'all. Yo, please leave a gift. I appreciate y'all. If you can, you know, sign up for everything, y'all. Hey, yo, listen, this is what we doing. This is where we at. All right? Classes in session every night. Let's chop it up and let's do this. Oh, this how we rocking tonight. I'm in New York with the gangsters, you heard? Hey.
It's like Jesus walking. Like Christopher Walken.
Hey, what up, baby boy? I'm on live right now, Dills. I'm on live right now, Dills.
I'll be in New York with the gangsters.
Hey.
When they get out, they shoot you for a tandem. And my house is chilling in the foreign. And my niggas showing up to Phantom. I'll be in New York with the gangsters.
Yeah.
When they get out,
Page5Lit, we outside. This is what we doing. It's a vibe.
my house is chilling in the foreign. And my niggas showing up to Phantom.
Hey.
Football gotta kick back.
You heard that? Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Yeah.
Some niggas backed him up. Crazy was acting tough. Some niggas blacked him up. I smoke one time, man. Niggas mad as fuck. 656. Big bangs on my wrist. If you don't got your nails done, you are not it. Automatically on the block list. Niggas don't get my guns. But never shot shit. Cause I want cap on it. Flow with the chops.
Hey.
Taking niggas shot back. Rich and branch niggas. I don't know who I am.
Hey.
Block, the nigga gon' hesitate.
Page5Lit, we outside, y'all. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, y'all be there. Love.
My nigga showing up to